A new break tonight in the case of a body found in a barrel out at Lake Mead. You'll remember it was first discovered in May of last year. Police ruled it a homicide. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Marie Mortera. Now law enforcement is releasing images of what they believe the victim looked like. News 3's Brett Forrest here in studio to walk us through the case.
That's right. So this is the image released today. They still don't know who it is, but Clark County hoping that if you look at this, it's a facial composite courtesy of the FBI and Quantico of what the man could have looked like. They're hoping you can help identify him. So let's take a closer look at it for you. Now, these renderings were released, as we said, hoping someone out there might see it, recognize the man who was found at Lake Mead. Now, this all dates back to May 1st, 2022. Lake Mead water levels were reaching record lows that year due to the receding shorelines. This barrel emerged in the mud, and a park visitor saw skeletal remains inside, and that's when they contacted Park Service and Metro began investigating. Police eventually said the unknown man died from a gunshot wound, ruling it a homicide. Now, the case built a lot of speculation that this was a mob hit dating back to the days the mafia was intrinsically involved here in Las Vegas. Now, plenty of theories out there about who this body could have been. So have those subsided? Well, here's what the Mob Museum has to say today.
When you look at the era in which this crime occurred, the late 70s or early 80s, when you look at the way the person was killed, and when you think about how the body was disposed of, all of these things kind of tie together with some kind of a mob-related event.
Now keep in mind, this is all coming out after the coroner and law enforcement took DNA samples, so this seems to indicate those have so far been unable to help solve the case. And I do want to be clear here, there's no confirmation the mob was involved in this, but anyone who might have information that can help authorities identify the victim can email the Clark County Coroner's Office. Brett Forrest reporting live in studio, News 3.
Just click below and subscribe to News 3. You'll get more stories that affect your community.